Hi everyone, this is William Hung. You probably know me from American Idol, but now I am a professional speaker and my goal is to inspire the audience today to choose to be happy. How can we go about it? Well, I have many friends that are real estate agents and they all struggle with high workload, quick changes in the marketplace, as well as dealing with rejections. So I will share concrete, actionable steps that you can take so that you can achieve happiness with what you do and help more people. Imagine, okay, so overall changing one thing is easy. But what happens when you try, if I were to tell you to change all those things, 10 things at once? What would happen? Yeah, you get overwhelmed. You go crazy. It's like, oh my God, I can't implement everything I learned today. I can't change everything I learned today. So after you're done with the training, think about implementing one thing at a time so you don't go crazy. Now I'm going to put my shoe back on so I can still keep walking. See, I'm changing again. 1, 2, but one thing at a time. So no matter how crazy the technology or market changes, I learned that I can't adapt everything at once because that's not realistic, even though we all want to improve. So maybe I focus on building my own Facebook group. That's one thing. Maybe another thing is spend time updating my LinkedIn profile, updating my website, but it's one thing. It's not like 100 things. When you feel like overwhelmed, tell yourself, give yourself permission to focus only on the most important things that matter. So the third thing, and you already mentioned it earlier, as an audience, how do you deal with rejections? Rejections suck. I work so hard. And everybody just say, no, I don't want to hear you, and then just slam the phone on you. I've been there, not because I'm a real estate agent, but because I went through so many job interviews, trying to get a promotion. I went through 12 job interviews before I got my next promotion for public health. And it's the same thing when I try to build my business for speaking and coaching. I remember my first email campaign, I sent out like 3,000 emails. You might be thinking, oh my God, 3,000 emails, you must be getting a lot of gigs. You must be speaking everywhere around the world. But it was all crickets. It's almost like nobody ever heard me. Nobody responded. Nobody said anything, and then I don't know what to do. You see, the worst thing is people don't give you a response because then you don't have feedback. You don't know what you did wrong. So maybe, and what I learned, and it took me a while to learn this, is that cold emails with no context doesn't work very well because how many emails are we getting per day right now? How many? 100. Over 100. Exactly. So I realized that's why it's not working so well without building that relationship first. So over the time, I realized, okay, maybe I need to pick up the phone and call them. Maybe I do need to send them a nice thank you letter. Different ways to get in touch with people. Not just email, not just the phone. But the most important thing, and I believe it's the same thing for any business, is to give value first. Now, I don't like the idea, I don't like the phrase, like sales is a numbers game. Yes, it's a numbers game. We have to put in the effort to get the result, but there's a better way to get the result. And it's not just numbers. I told you, I sent thousands of emails, but I heard crickets. It doesn't work. Maybe it's about building that genuine connection. Instead of saying, hey, I got this nice home. Come on, come by. Come on. It's only 200,000, 500,000, whatever. Because I bought a condo a long time ago. I'm not in the position to buy another house yet. But I just rented a place at Koreatown. That's going to be my new business location. It's expensive. It's over $1,000. But the point is that if the person just tells me, hey, I got this nice condo, nice one apartment, you come over, what do you think I'm going to say? Nope. Nope. So what he told me, he asked me questions like, why is it important to you? Why do you want it now? What is your goal that you're trying to accomplish by buying this house, renting this place, whatever it is? So ask those questions, get to know the other person. And my goal, I can tell you, my goal is to create a new life. Because honestly, my parents are not big fans of for me moving out as the only child. As you can imagine, my parents don't want to be moving at all. But I know long term, the next 12 months, I'm going to have a better life because the environment is so much better. I'm closer to work, and now I am actually on a 12-month plan to go from employee to entrepreneur. Yes, that means I'll be handing in my notice sometime between now and the end of June next year. And I have a clear plan. It's not going to be happening by chance. And you can do the same. Think about what steps you need to take to get to that your income goal, your professional goal, your personal goals. One of my mentors taught me is like, hey, if you want to make $200,000 a year, hope is not a strategy. So what she did with me was she told me, hey, she sat me down, she looked at my what I'm going to be doing. So maybe, for example, I will sell 10,000 books. And then for each book, I'm generating $4 of profit by the end of June next year. So that's 40,000. So maybe another thing is maybe I go around and speaking. Maybe I'll make an average of 10,000 to 15,000 a year. And then I do maybe 10 of those, that will get me a lot closer. But as you can see, it's concrete. It's not happening by chance. And money is not everything. It's about finding that right balance between earning enough to sustain the lifestyle you want and also choosing to be happy with your life. So there you go. Those are the three things. So let's review. So the high workload, what did you learn? How do you deal with the high workload? One thing at a time. There you go. So what else? What about what I talked about in terms of dealing with rejections? What was it? So how do you deal with rejections the next time they go, no, how do you deal with that? How do you maybe even prevent rejections? Yeah. Was it?
What did you say? Get to know the client.
Get to know the person, yeah. Get to know the client. Yeah.
Build a genuine connection and build value.
Yes. There you go. Well, the worst rejection I ever experienced is actually not from American Idol. It's not from sales. It's not from my coworkers, but from my 2 wives.
2 wives?
2 wives.
You have 2 wives?
Because I actually divorced twice. No.
I'm proud of you.
You're gonna be my mentor.
I went through 2 divorces, and both of the ladies, I really loved them, but it didn't work out. They said no to the marriage, and it was over. So the way I had to deal with it, I actually dealt with a 6-month depression where I couldn't do anything at all. But I told myself, I'm more than an average Joe that's going to cry over it and do nothing, right? Get up, get up. And then I'm very fortunate to have some friends and mentors that told me, William, you're more than this. You can't get up from this. You've been through so much in your life already. Why don't you do something that's meaningful for you? Why do you do something that makes you happy? Create your own best path. And that's how I did it. Yes.
How do you stay positive every single day? Like every single day, how do you stay positive?
I used to have a hard time. I'm not superhuman up here. But the way I approach it now is because now I have a very specific life purpose. And it's not really about speaking, singing, or whatever. It's not even that. It's because I feel that my life purpose is to bring joy to other people. And once I have that, I figure out, is my mic echoing a lot here?
So like talking about a higher calling that made you help you to stay positive every single day?
Yeah, but it's also knowing the things that I want to accomplish. It's like my mentor and I have worked together, and I figure out, oh, this is the yearly goal. You know, my big goal, as I just told you, is to go from employee to entrepreneur, and how do I do it? And I have all these things I need to accomplish. So now each day I'm very purpose-driven. That's also part of it too. Because if I just tell you, oh, choose to be happy, be positive, that's not very tangible. But if I tell you, oh, focus on the 3 or 5 most important things each day, and then go out there and do it, it's much easier.
What is your why? Like, why are you?
I want everybody in the world to discover and leverage the real talent within them, so that they can feel happy. So it's not you're here today not because someone forced you. You're here today because you want to be here. You want to succeed. You believe in yourself as a real estate agent or real estate industry, whatever role you have. You believe in that mission. But maybe that mission can change over time, and that's okay. So whatever your true talent is, and I want you to bring it out there. I want you to thrive, and I want you to be happy. That's why. I want to see more people do that. Because I see too many friends in my network, they say like, oh, I have these goals, I have these dreams, but they don't take any action. So I want to see people stop doing that and take action. Because I'm committed to my goal to become a full-time entrepreneur, because I'm already traveling a lot, I'm already juggling a lot, but I want to go full-time for entrepreneur because I want to bring more joy to more people. I can make a bigger impact. And so can you, whatever your goal may be.
Yep. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for coming.